As you know, Jared and I have been on this health journey for the past 2 months, a little over 2 months. And the main reason is because we want to optimize our fertility health because we've been having some infertility issues for the past few years. So we went ahead and completed phase 1, where it was mostly just regulating our insulin and kind of getting like a baseline. Well, we have now officially entered phase 2, and that's going to be like the detox phase. So we're going to be eating different types of food, a lot of fish, some sweet potato, and other delicious foods. And then we're also going to integrate some different type of workouts. So more like zone 2 that we'll get into later on in the video. But we thought we'd take you guys along today while we went shopping for our weekly meals. And so you guys can kind of see what we're eating. It's a little different. It's going to be, like I said, a lot of fish, which I don't know how excited Jared is about that.
So I'm not overly excited about the fish because I'm not a big seafood guy necessarily. I feel like phase 1 was awesome because we had a lot of beef. Also, it kind of gave us an excuse not to have to work out as much because we weren't supposed to work out as much.
Yep.
So now the pressure is really on. We got to get into our zone 2, which again, we'll explain a little bit later. But right now, like you said, we are going to Sprouts because they do have a very healthy variety of foods for us to pick from. But there's a little bit of nerves going on here.
I'm pretty nervous because I'm not sure if you're actually allowed to film in Sprouts. Well, I guess you're technically really not allowed to film anywhere, but I'm hoping that they're cool with us filming because we really want to take you guys along with what we actually purchased.
Yeah, there was talk about maybe just using the Meta glasses for this. However, we're all about high quality. We want to get you guys 4K, and that could only happen with this camera. So let's go ahead and see if they're going to kick us out or not and how the filming experience is at Sprouts.
Yeah, let's go. I'm a little nervous. And I know it's not a big deal. If they tell us we can't film, it is what it is. But
it's actually great because then we can say we got kicked out of Sprouts.
But I think too, it's like the initial, like somebody approaching you or like people looking. It's always a little nerve wracking. All right, here we go.
So we are officially in the protein aisle to see if they have the protein powder we're looking for. But why don't you go over a few of the things here that we're looking for?
So we are looking for the protein equip, but I don't see it on here. So I think we might have to do it somewhere else for that. But we are gonna need eggs, salmon, which we actually bought 2 bags of salmon when we went grocery shopping last time.
Yeah,
you gotta look out when it's like buy one, get the other one half off.
We only have 2 pieces left though.
Okay, just kidding. We need salmon, black cod, broccoli, zucchini, bok choy, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, cabbage, cauliflower.
Oh, so you're just gonna go over the whole list. I just figured.
I thought that's what we were gonna do.
I figured we'll go slowly but surely, just knock a few out. But okay.
Okay, it'll be a surprise.
Yeah, let's surprise them with the rest of what we need. So
Okay.
It's looking like they don't have what we need for the protein.
No, because we are gonna need the 4 somatic 10 mushroom blend because Jared's gonna be taking a protein shake every day, so we have to find the ingredients for that.
Dang.
So this is the brand. I've never actually seen this brand. I've heard of it. It's supposed to be the 10 mushroom blend. So this one's gonna have probiotics, greens, fruits, and mushrooms, and it's actually really good. So it says it's for energy, gut health, immune support.
I need all that.
I'm assuming you want vanilla?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so we got this one.
This will be the first time I taste vanilla in like 2 months. Very exciting stuff. So now we are looking for what?
We're looking for collagen peptides for Jared's shake. We're really unsure on what we want to get, but I've actually had Vital Proteins before and it's really good. They also say Ancient Nutrition is really good, but it's a little expensive. So,
yeah, I mean, just to give you guys a little pricing here. So this one is like 53 bucks, and I don't even know if we need that much. I'm not sure on what a
well,
dose
it's 43
is.
bucks.
Oh, that's not bad.
So we're gonna try this one out, check in with her doctor to see if this is a good brand that he wants us to use, and then we'll regroup once this is all done.
I don't even know what collagen peptides are.
So I'll tell you exactly what it is. It says collagen peptides are an incomplete protein that include a combination of 18 essential and non-essential amino acids, including a bunch of other stuff.
Okay, well here, let's just get a shot of it, just if you
There it
guys want to
is.
read it. All right, you can pause it right there if you want to read the whole thing.
Well, it's actually cool because this one has no artificial sweeteners and it's 20 grams of collagen. It's
Right
pretty
on.
cool.
One huge downside about Sprouts, no Hot Wheels.
That's true, because he always goes to Ralph's for Hot Wheels.
Come on, Sprouts, get on your A game, get some Hot Wheels in. Maybe do some exclusives with Mattel like Kroger does. But let's see here, so what proteins are we looking for?
We're gonna need salmon. 41.5 ounces of salmon to be exact.
So we do have 2 pieces at home. This is 32 ounces. And again, wild caught Alaskan sockeye. This is gonna be the healthiest option for salmon. So I'm thinking, why don't we start off with 1 bag? And then if we need more, we'll just go to Sprouts again.
Let's do it.
All right, perfect. What else do we need?
The black cod, I think we're gonna get that at Costco.
Okay.
And then we just need eggs. We actually ended up going to a different Sprouts than we normally go to in case we did get kicked out. We didn't want to then have to go back for our groceries.
These are the kind of eggs that we get. Organic, pasture raised. Not sponsored by Vital Farms.
Not yet.
Not yet. But Vital Farms, we're interested. We eat about 300 of these a month. We would be a good candidate for sponsorship.
Well, Jared is eating 5 eggs every morning.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now are we into veggies?
Oh yeah.
But before that, Walter, as you know, he had eye surgery not too long ago. He's really been going through it. And
It's been tough.
It's been a little tough for the guy. He got a satellite dish on that we just can't seem to get off.
Tell him how many
yet.
eye drops he went to now he's at.
So he was at one point over 40 eye drops a day. Now he's at 26. So it's going down.
Yeah.
But like just the process of giving him his first round and his last round of drops, because that's where the most are, it's like an hour-long process. It's quite intense. But we've been trying to avoid feeding him anything high in fat, because anything high in fat is going to go to his eyes, evidently. Not a good look.
It's going to raise his blood pressure,
Raise
go
his
to
blood
his
pressure.
eyes. Yeah.
His blood pressure is already high. We got him on pills for that too. But we haven't gotten him these treats in a while, which he loves, and we love too, because they're dental bars. And not to say he got bad breath, but his breath don't smell incredible even after a dental. It's just something about him. You know what I mean?
He's obsessed with those, and carrots. So we'll probably have to put those on our list.
He's been loving carrots. What I'll do, I'll actually insert a clip here of him eating carrots, because it's one of the cutest things you'll ever see in your life. Maybe we'll just call the video that. Boston Terrier eats carrots. They'll probably get like 50 million views. So we got the dog treats. Why not?
Perfect. So he's already adding something that's not on our list. Oh, and you know what else we should probably get? Some omega oil for him.
Okay, this is turning into a quite expensive trip here.
All right, another item that's not on our list.
And another thing that we actually do need is going to be hand soap. Shout out to Zoom.
We love Zoom.
We go through about 5 bottles of this a month. Very clean in our household. Another good candidate for sponsorship. Pie Pumpkin? What is the difference? Do you know?
I don't. Maybe it's just the type of brand. Like the brand is Pie Pumpkin.
That's another good thing about Sprouts. It's all locally sourced, I believe, when it comes to vegetation. This company is in the city we are in right now.
No way.
Yeah. Should we buy one?
Should we just go to their farm and just buy one from them?
Absolutely. Cut the middleman. Life hack here. You don't want to keep on going back to these bags. It's annoying. You're getting people's way. So I like to just take about 10 of them right off the bat. Or how many do you think we need? 5?
We probably need about 8.
8. Okay, so 3. And you always want to get 1 extra, because you always need more than you think you need. Cheap trick. If you end up with extra, you just put them in your pocket. Dog poop bags, right?
I guess so, yeah.
I've never done that. I don't want to promote that as something to do. Just go buy dog poop bags if you need dog poop bags.
So we're gonna need broccoli. We're gonna need about 7.5 cups of it.
Wow.
Oh, so here's broccoli. I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
So we need how much? 8 cups?
Yeah.
I think this is what we're gonna do. Let's just get a couple, and if we need more, we get more. You want to smell the bottom?
No, you don't.
And you're looking for a certain vegetation smell.
No, you're not.
I'm not really getting it from
You
this
should
one
be
as
able
much.
to visually see if it's good or not.
It should almost sting your nostril just a little bit.
That's gross.
That's a good one. We'll get more if we have
I was
to.
gonna say, you think that's 7.5 cups?
Yeah, but I don't want to go and bad in our fridge. I don't want to say I'm underwhelmed by the selection, or maybe we're just not familiar enough to know where everything is, and they do have more stuff. So we need zucchini. Zucchini's right there.
Yeah,
so
we
let's
also
hold
need
up on
Brussels sprouts, asparagus.
that. Brussels sprouts, asparagus.
Cabbage.
Cabbage. How much cabbage do we need?
We need 4 cups.
This should be good. I'm very good at measuring cabbage.
Cauliflower, 3 cups.
This is good? Very nice people here. We just got a whole salsa recipe from a gentleman, and he even told us how to make it, what we need.
Should we just start coming here?
I like this, Sprouts. Okay, how many zucchinis do we need?
We are gonna need 10.5 cups.
Wow, we're gonna be eating a lot. So one of these is about 2 cups. Let's get like 3 of them.
We'll see. Let's see how we cut these up.
We'll get 3 for now.
Asparagus, we're gonna need about 7.5 cups.
Let's just get 2 bunches. All right.
You might have to start a Patreon just so we can get groceries.
Can we get sponsored by asparagus? What's next?
Scallions.
How much of those do we need? 50 gallons or what?
3.5 cups. So I think we should probably get, what, about 4 bunches? I think that's more than enough. You're gonna need also celery.
How much celery do we need?
3.5 cups.
I think one of these is probably good. Perfect. The avocado queen here, what are you looking for?
So I want them to be a little soft, and I want them to be a little bit darker. We don't really want the green color, which I don't think any of these feel or look ready.
How many avocados do we need?
We need about 4 or 5.
I would say let's go to the individual avocados and just get as many good ones as we can find, and we could always get more.
I think Jared's saying for this video is we could always get more.
Oh,
we
you could always get more.
So this one feels a little hard, but this one we could eat like on the last day. This one's a little softer, and then I'm gonna find one that's like probably the softest one. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna do 3, and this is 3 for $9. So
Wow.
do you have a bag?
I don't. We went through
You're
all the
bagless?
bags.
A little trick I like to do is I like to blow hot air on my on my hands.
Ew.
See, like it gets unstuck.
Wow. I didn't even know about that trick. I'm gonna have to start using it. So is that pretty much all we need from Sprouts?
We need sauerkraut, Brazil nuts. I think that's it. So we're getting some sauerkraut. I actually really like this brand. It's red beet, cabbage, and organic kraut. They also have a classic sauerkraut, which I've never had really either one. I thought maybe this would be a little bit more, has a little bit more flavor. You want to try this one first?
I like the coloring.
Okay.
And this is part of the fermented veggies that we're supposed to be eating, right? Because
Yeah.
that's one of the differences in this phase. We want to stay away from a lot of the meats we've been eating and go more skeletal meat. Which
Skeletal
sounds
meat?
disgusting, but it's good.
Which is really just like, you know, chicken on the bone, lamb chops.
Not ground meat, pretty much.
Not ground beef, yeah.
And more seafood, like you already said. And
Yeah.
the fermented veggies and what, like rooted vegetables or?
Which would be the sweet potato.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Now for the seasoning, one of the last things we have to pick up, it's gonna be one of my favorite seasoning that I love to put practically on everything. It's gonna be our turmeric seasoning.
Oh, and it makes everything look a very pretty hue of yellow as
Yeah,
well.
it's really good on chicken, fish, and then it's really nice too because if you make vegetables, you can add in some ginger to the vegetables because turmeric and ginger go really well together. Now we just have to pick up some Brazil nuts. So we're gonna pick these up because they're amazing for thyroid health. The last thing we have to do is just get coconut cream.
All right.
Now let's get out of here.
I am curious though, why don't we do this? How much do you think all of this stuff is gonna cost?
$240.
I'm gonna say $220, $248.
Let us know, you guys, how much you guys think it's gonna be.
All right, let's go. We were both a little bit off with our totals.
Yeah, and you know, I didn't realize we also bought like the oil for Walter, his treats. So we actually bought a lot more that wasn't on the list and items that we're not gonna buy probably for like another 2 months. I'm trying to justify the price because I saw it and I felt it a little bit. We did get about $4 off.
We are rewards members.
Yeah, as Jared likes to say, they're paying us to shop here. You know what I mean? So like I said, we're gonna head over to Costco because that's where we're gonna buy the infamous miso wild black cod. Fingers crossed I actually have it. We're here, one of my favorite spots, Costco. I feel like I haven't gone shopping at Costco in so long, and especially I haven't gone to Costco with Jared in a long time. So it's gonna be interesting because I like to hit up all the spots. I wanna see what containers they have on sale, you know, what kind of gifts they got for the holiday season. I'm obsessed with this place. So I found this 5-pack freezer tray. It's a food grade silicone, which safety first, but it's awesome, especially in the winter times. You can make like chili, soups, pasta. They even have one for like bread, or even like if you want to do like a pesto sauce. So you can make like an abundance amount and then you can put it in these freezer trays. It comes with lids and you just pop it in your freezer. And then whenever you're ready to eat, you just take it out and heat it up. I actually know somebody who does this for people who are like going on maternity leave or maybe someone who's sick. They like make a ton of food and they put them in these little containers. And there you go.
Wow.
The best thing, Costco, $25. Oh, and they come with different colors too, green or blue. But I want to say this is normally going to cost you like 40 bucks. I'm sold at 25
I'm thinking
bucks.
at Big Lots, this is like a $14.99 item.
But is it food grade silicone? Is there 5 of them? Heck no. This one you can freeze soups, sauces, broths, and you can actually portion them out.
Very cool.
I also saw this other thing right here.
Oh my gosh,
Now-
we ain't even making it past the first aisle.
Well, Shane did get me a waffle maker with the Mickeys, but look, this one has Donald, Goofy, Minnie, and Mickey. So if you have a family member who's like crazy about Disney, 40 bucks.
It's normally $49.99.
50 bucks. Take 10 bucks off. It's all yours.
Wow.
And look, even Vitamix. This is usually 400 bucks.
How much is it?
$300.
That's a crazy deal. If we didn't already have one, I'd say put it in the cart right now.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say put it in the cart. All right, let's see what else they've got.
You got 5-point digital surround sound at your house. You think it's all you need to really experience the movies? I got news for you. It's not. With the Woodger Vest 4, you can now have a fully immersive experience. Oh, you don't have a speaker right here? You're missing out. You can feel it with haptic feedback. You have advanced DSP audio haptic sync, analog digital input capabilities, unisex. So boy, girl, whatever, this is gonna work for you.
I don't think I like this.
Why not?
I don't know. I think that's kind of weird. Like when you're watching a movie, just so your whole body starts to vibrate.
This is the thing. In 20 years, this is gonna seem like old technology. They're gonna have full body suits with speakers all over the place, haptic feedback all over the place. So this is a glimpse into the future right now, brought to you by Costco.
I don't know if it's brought to you by Costco.
I haven't seen it anywhere else. I haven't even seen this on the internet yet. This is the future right here. I just wanted to be the first one to introduce you guys to it. You're gonna go ahead and find a link in the bio. You could buy it with my code. I'm just kidding, I don't have a code.
I think for
this
the price,
is very cool.
I'd rather have the Vitamix. Another thing that I'm obsessed with at Costco is the gift cards, because they usually have like a bundle deal. So it's like two $50 gift cards for like 80 bucks. So especially for the holidays, or you could just grab one and then that way you can have 2 gift cards. So throughout the year, if you happen to need a gift card, you already got it.
Or if you're gonna go to Dave & Buster's anyway, and you're gonna spend $100, you could buy the gift card here and then you automatically save yourself like 20 bucks.
Or what about the Uber Eats? Kind of the same thing.
And that one is only going to be $80, so you save 20 bucks.
20 bucks, but they have other places, because if you come around here, you've got Crumble, okay?
Oh my
You've got
gosh.
Subway, which Subway already, you can spend $100 and get like your whole family fed.
I mean, after tax, you're looking at saving at least $15.
A whole family reunion can get fed off of this one.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
You got a family reunion coming up?
The honey baked ham, which I've never been there before, but
I
I'm
didn't
sure
know they
it's
still
good.
existed. I thought they all closed down.
Never even heard of it. So
Probably because they're losing so much money selling gift cards at Costco for 80 bucks.
Think about this one, 40 bucks.
So you're saving $10 on that.
Well, you know, you gotta save where you can.
Okay,
All right, let's go see if they have the fish now.
let's do it. We're on the hunt for black cod.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it, and they do say some Costco's have it, some don't. So I think we're just at one that doesn't. We might have to go check in the actual fish area, but they say it's frozen, so I don't think they have it.
Well, let's go check the fresh seafood and see if it's over there.
All right.
Be careful, they have free samples of stuff we can't have. They had Brazilian cheese balls, and cheese is actually something that we're able to eat. This is actually bread. I thought it was just cheese.
I'm
I
blaming.
need to find a trash can immediately and spit this out.
I feel like this is all my sister's fault, because it was her birthday dinner last night, and Jared had a piece of her cake.
It was an ube cake. It wasn't that bad.
It's like a sweet potato cake.
But as far as this goes, it is very delicious. It's very reminiscent of a cheese biscuit. I thought it was a cheese puff, which it is not. So now I feel very guilty for eating it. I'm gonna give that like a 6 out of 10.
Pretty good score.
Yeah, here, you eat the rest. Dang, it's been a while since I got a close up on some
And
delicious
you know what?
treats.
This is just gonna show us that it's okay if we take a little bite, because that's all we're gonna eat. We're not gonna get the whole package.
That's a dangerous mindset at Costco, though, where free samples are everywhere.
Yeah, we're just gonna go in for the fish and then we're gonna get out. It's not really good.
It ain't really that good. I mean, a 6 out of 10 is a good score, but it also has a lot to do with me not having bread or cheese like that in quite a while. So it may have just invigorated my taste buds.
Honestly, I think I would probably give it like a 0.5.
You're lying.
No,
That ain't
it's
a
really,
0.5.
you know what it is that it just tastes real sticky. I know that's because of the cheese, but I'm not excited. I feel like it's really bland. There's no real taste to it.
Okay, let's go get the fish.
I mean, I'm gonna eat the rest of it, but it's still 0.5. Unfortunately, they didn't have the miso cod that we were hoping to get, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop Jared off at home so he can give Walter his medication, and then I'm gonna run over to the Costco near us, and fingers crossed that they have it, because if not, we're gonna have some very basic cod.
If there's anything I hate, it's basic cod. And if you end up finding the cod at the other Costco, we'll put a video right here of it.
So Costco did not have the cod, super bummed out. They told us yesterday that they discontinued it like last year. Who would have thought? So what we did is we went to Albertsons and we picked up just a whole family pack of cod, and we figured, why not make our own miso sauce? We've never made it before, so it's like we're all making it together for the first time.
And I will say, Sprouts did have a similar miso cod. I don't think it came with the marinade.
Yeah.
But this whole bag was like a third of the price for 3 times the amount of fish. So hopefully it's good.
I think it was called like sable fish. I'm not sure if it's the same thing as cod, but we're using cod.
We're
That's
using
what we're
cod.
doing.
The real deal here.
Yeah. So I went ahead and I gathered some ingredients. So here, I had never even seen what miso even looked like. So this is 3 tablespoons of miso.
Ooh, okay.
And I read that miso is actually pretty good for you. So this is gonna be a tablespoon of honey and a teaspoon of sesame oil.
Okay, so far it sounds delicious.
And then we have 2 tablespoons. They asked for soy sauce, but we're using coconut aminos.
Perfect.
We're just putting our little spin on it, you know, not a big deal.
We don't know how it tastes like originally, so this is all we're gonna know.
There it is. Okay, and then we're gonna do 2 stalks of green onion and then a tablespoon of ginger. I love ginger so much. Okay.
Delicious.
Okay, so we're supposed to mix it until it's smooth.
Oh, mixing shot.
I mean, from the photos, it looks really good. So let's hope it looks like the photos. Just mix it all in there. And then this is gonna be enough for 4 pieces of cod. I know you guys can't smell it, but it smells very powerful. Like a punch into my nostrils. I think that's what it's supposed to look like, right?
I have no idea. I thought it would be black for some reason.
Me too.
This is already looking different than I was anticipating.
It's also looking a lot thicker than I pictured it. I'm gonna say that that's ready. I have 4 pieces of cod in here. So let's go ahead and just put it all in there.
The moment of truth.
And they say that you're supposed to let it marinate for at least 30 minutes, but we're probably gonna let it marinate for a few hours. And I guess they even have different misos. They have like white miso, yellow miso.
I thought miso was like an egg soup.
Why would you think that?
Well, because when you get miso soup at the sushi spot, it's like egg yolk soup.
Because we're using this one, Mellow White Miso Master. It's organic, premium light miso. They actually even had like a little recipe inside so you can make your own miso soup.
There you go.
There it is.
All right, action shot, work it in.
Hopefully it doesn't like break down the pieces of cod. I feel like cod is very flaky and easily to break.
Well, I think once you cook it, but I think in this current almost frozen form, it should be pretty solid.
It's pretty thought out.
Okay, well, yeah, hopefully it doesn't break apart. Maybe be cautious.
So I'm all roughhousing on.
Yeah, you're getting pretty aggressive with the cod here.
Okay, so we're gonna throw this into the refrigerator, let it marinate, and then I'm gonna start working on breakfast. So to get breakfast started, we're going to preheat the oven at 400 degrees. And then we're going to throw in our sweet potatoes for 20 minutes. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to boil some water to throw in some broccoli and let it boil for about 7 to 8 minutes. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to saute some zucchini and bok choy along with some flaxseed and chia seed. After they're all done, we're going to mix in the broccoli and the sweet potatoes to mix everything together. So for our breakfast, we're really going for that protein punch. And that's why Jared is going to have 3 eggs and 2 egg whites. And I'm going to have 3 eggs. Once the eggs are all done, I'm just gonna lay them on top of the vegetables and breakfast is good to go. All right, what do you think?
This is a lot of food. What do I have, a total of like 5 eggs?
3 eggs and then 2 egg whites. It wanted to give you 5 eggs, but I was like, no, that's too many.
Wow, so this is by far, I would say, the most food that we've had in a meal.
Yeah.
I'm almost concerned it's too much food, but this is what we're supposed to eat.
Yeah, so why don't you take a bite? Well, I'm like
salivating. I'm so hungry right now, by the way. You probably hear it in my voice.
Well, let me just fill everybody in. Because we're doing only fish, we're not doing any actual meat protein in our breakfast. That's why it's so many eggs.
Wow.
So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna adjust a few things and I'm gonna make like a post-workout snack to take up some of the protein so that way we're not eating a ton for breakfast.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I don't know if you guys followed me there, but if you guys did, you get it.
All right, let me do a little taste test here. Let me try to get a little bit of everything. Very excited about the sweet potatoes, though.
For a really long time, the only type of potatoes we had was when we came back from our fast.
So very delicious, very vegetable rich, I would
Okay.
say. There's a lot of greenery in here. I kind of wish it was more on the sweet potato heavy side, but it's okay that it's not. I'm just excited to have some of it.
Yeah.
But I would say as far as the breakfasts that we've had, it's not my favorite,
Okay.
but it's not my least favorite.
All right.
I would give this 7.1 out of 10 in regards to the food that we've eaten.
That's amazing.
You want to try it now?
I'm like so hungry. I can't wait to eat it.
All right, your turn.
It looks so good. I'm gonna get a little bit of the avocado
Ooh, I didn't get no avocado.
because you didn't want any.
You're right, you did offer. I did decline. I'm
Okay.
kind of regretting that now.
Some sweet potatoes.
Wow, I just see the excitement on your face.
I actually think it's really good. I like the vegetables. I like the vegetable taste. I love like the yolky egg all over my vegetables and then the creaminess of the avocado. I'm gonna give this an 8.5.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's really
I really
good.
like it. All right, we're gonna take about 45 minutes to probably an hour to eat this because it's so much food. And then we're gonna head to the store to pick something up for our workout regimen that we can't wait to share with you guys. So we'll see you in a jiff. Whoosh. All right, we went searching for this piece of workout equipment and we couldn't find any. We even called stores around us and unfortunately they were all sold out except I think one place.
Yeah, one store did have it, but they only had the highest end model possible and it was like $500, which
Very expensive.
out of the budget for right now.
Yeah, so what we ended up doing was I went on Facebook Marketplace, Jared went on OfferUp, and we searched and thankfully we found somebody that was selling this item for pretty cheap.
Yeah, like 1/10 of the price of a brand new one.
Yeah, so we're gonna show you what it is now.
It's an indoor bike trainer, state of the art. This bad boy right here was made in 2024 with titanium aluminum, and it has all the bells and whistles. It has these things, it has that thing. And I really have never used one of these before, but I'm guessing that these are gonna hold the wheels. The actual wheel itself goes onto this little rolly piece right here. Hopefully I don't get on and start riding a bike and it rolls away, because I will go right into a bunch of tubs and probably hurt myself. The goal of getting this is right now in our journey, we are in phase 2, like we talked about earlier, and we're going to be in zone 2 exercise, right? Is that what it is?
So it's gonna be zone 2, and the way you're able to tell you're in zone 2 is
if your heart rate is your age minus 220 or something like that?
Yes, it's supposed to be really effective for fat burning. And it helps like heal your mitochondria function, and it's actually really great for like cardiovascular health.
Well, okay. Way too many big words.
Essentially kind of heals the function of your cells, and it's really good for heart health.
There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the bike onto this. So give me a second here. So a little fun fact about our bikes. We actually got these brand new, probably like 12 or 13 years ago when we got our first official credit card.
And I feel like they've really lasted really well. Like they're really durable. We did customize the seats though.
I did get a beach cruiser seat because I like to be very comfortable with that jelly under me while I'm riding. But I think recently, well, probably like 4 to 5 years ago, we got like new handlebar grips, new tires, we got the brakes worked on, new chains. And this is gonna be, I believe, the first time we're really using them since then.
It's been a while.
It's been a cool minute. It was quite the mission getting them out of our garage. But so I believe what we're gonna do here, oh no, is that dog poop? Dog poop?
No, you probably just rode through the actual mud when you were bringing it in.
Oh, great. When I ride it, it's probably going to fling all over my back. So I believe we loosen up these. The lady who I bought them from on OfferUp had no idea how to use it.
And you actually said it was her husband's, right?
She said that she was selling all of her husband's stuff. So then I actually asked her if she had any Hot Wheels for sale, and she was not amused by that.
You want me to tighten it in while you...
Yeah, this might be a group project right here. Okay.
Okay, well, I think that's good. Why don't you tighten it a little bit more?
It feels a little bit sketchy. And then I believe this, let's see here. Maybe I should have done more research.
It looks like you're doing it right.
Yeah, this is good. Do any of you have one of these indoor bike trainers? And if so, how dangerous is it when you use it?
It definitely looks like a serious piece of equipment. I'm pretty excited.
Okay, I think I'm getting closer to where it needs to be for me to get on this bike, because I am a little nervous. I don't want to get in my zone 2 and just go directly out through that garage door. I'll be hitting a few things on the way that wouldn't be very fun.
Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous, if I'm being honest with you here.
What?
Sounds like a helicopter's going over us.
All right, so one of the workouts we're gonna do is gonna be using the stationary equipment to get our heart rate to zone 2. But another example would be like a walk, a jog, swimming. You just wanna make sure you're gonna be able to talk while you're working out. That's like how you know you're in zone 2 without checking the heart rate monitor.
Which I'm able to do right now, but I think that's gonna be a little bit loud. So let me take a break. I wanna say one of the things we're gonna do is like a circuit training, and that's the main reason why I want to get this indoor bike trainer. It's like 15 seconds on where you're going as hard as you possibly can, and then 60 seconds where you're just kind of going at a moderate pace, right?
Yeah, I believe it's called Tabata sprints. Let's see.
That's another way you know you're in zone 2 if you sneeze. Because I'm allergic to fat and I'm burning it right now.
Right now in zone 2, you're burning it.
I feel different already. That's the most I've ridden a bike in quite a while.
Jared has been weighing himself every single day, it feels like, because he's very excited about this fat burning business.
Yeah, and you know, I'm gonna do a little number dropping here because you know, when we filmed the video looking for a truck, I was at my heaviest around 278. I didn't even realize I was ever heavier than like 250 until I went to the doctor and they weighed me and they told me that. But this morning, I got on the scale 237.2.
What?
I've even seen 236 on that scale before, but that's, I think, when I wake up and I'm very dehydrated and I haven't put like any kind of water in my body yet. But very exciting stuff. And I believe we're gonna be working out 4 times a week, right?
Yeah, I believe it's about 4 times. That's more of a regimen like workout. And then 2 days he wants us to kind of find our own zone 2. So go for like a brisk walk or, you know, doing the cycling, things like that.
And I'm also excited because, and thank you guys so much that have reached out and asked us how Walter is doing, but He's doing much better. He's not out of the woods yet, as they say, but he is ready to go on walks now.
Oh,
not long
thankfully.
walks. Me and him used to walk like 10,000 steps. I think now maybe I could walk him around 3,000 steps. So we're gonna get back out, get into walking again. And I'm excited to use this.
I'm excited about not eating as many vegetables that we were eating earlier because Jared and I were having a hard time eating breakfast and lunch. So
that was rough.
What we did was we just changed up our menus, and now we threw in a post-workout snack, and we added more sweet potato and butternut squash. So that's the fun part about this stuff. You can try something out, and if it doesn't work, you kind of change it up a little bit.
And I will say, you saw breakfast. That was a lot of food. Lunch was on the verge of miserable, how much food it was. I had like 10 ounces of salmon, a whole bowl full of vegetables, and not the good ones. It was only like Brussels sprouts, asparagus, cabbage.
Which those are good.
I had no goat cheese.
But not like 3 cups worth, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit too much.
Yeah, but don't worry. Just to make sure that it was nice and dry, we had to add like 5 tablespoons of pumpkin seed. It kept tricking me because of the crunch and I was eating salmon. So a very confusing meal, but we were full for like 4 to 5 hours after that.
Yeah, I'll probably put a reel on my Instagram about what we're actually eating throughout the week, you know, since we're changing it up.
So make sure, follow us on Instagram. You're gonna get exclusive content like what are we eating?
Hope you enjoyed this video of our second phase of our health program. And as you can see, it's a lot of fun, but a ton of trial and error.
And a ton of vegetables, which is why I wanna know in the comments, what is your favorite vegetable that you think we should implement into our meal plan?
And as you guys can see, we wanna get more activities in our regimen. So let us know in the comments, what activities would you like to tag along with us for? And it can be outdoor, indoor, like wall climbing maybe.
There you go. I'm a little bit afraid of heights, but I'm down to do that.
Let us know in the comments.
And on that note,
We'll see you next time.
bye.